but it's definitely much appreciated. So I want to go ahead and dive into it, man. Let's get into it first and foremost. Let's talk about what's actually going on in Arizona. So I want to go ahead and dive into it right now. There's some shicey shit that's been going on. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's get into it.
Zoe Johnson and Ramey Barnes drawing dozens to the Maricopa County Superior Courthouse.
All of our loved ones, family, friends.
On October 27th, 2024, Barnes called her best friend Zoe to help with her
that's
car
at Lake
on
Pleasant
US
right there.
60 near Stapley Road. Around 8 a.m., both women were hit by a vehicle that drifted into the emergency lane. Barnes, 22, is still recuperating from her injuries. 23-year-old Johnson died at the scene.
Horrible. Just having the same day repeat in my head. It's not something that someone should live with.
The driver, 45-year-old Nicholas Meyer, he was booked for causing death with a vehicle.
He looked like he was on some, huh? He looked like he ain't got no teeth or nothing.
While driving with a revoked suspended license. The Maricopa County Attorney's Office has since filed felony charges. On Friday, Meyer went before a judge with a motion to modify his release conditions and get out of jail before his trial. What? Barnes and Johnson's families spoke in court against that request.
A man like that does not deserve to be behind the wheel.
Tyler Anderson, who planned to propose to Johnson this year, told the judge she dreamed of a big wedding and being a mom.
We were 6 days away from getting the keys to our house. We just got another.
Damn, they were young too. We're about to get the keys to the house. Listen. Buddy was on that hustle. They said they were getting ready to get a house. Mommy and daddy and them set them straight. They say, hey, look, you finna get to your money. What's gonna happen is you're gonna save your money. You stay with us. You rack up your dough. So when you find a woman you love, because you about to marry her, hey, now you can go buy your crib. But that's an unfortunate situation, man. Bless the family for real.
Puppy. It was the next step was a house and the next marriage and kids after that. But
and her parents.
It's just so sad that you have to kill someone to get to this point.
Speaking out about Meyer's prior felony convictions and a driving record speckled with violations, even though the judge confirmed he has not had a driver's license since 1999.
For 27
What? 1999? I was 9 years old then, bro. What?
7 years he's been driving around with no license, continuously breaking the law, and he's never been held accountable at any point.
Meyer's attorney declined to comment to ABC 15, but told the judge his felony convictions happened over a decade ago. Several of Meyer's family members sat in court, his attorney giving the judge several letters of support, saying he should be released from jail because of strong community ties. Ultimately, the judge denied the motion, explaining she feels Myers could drive again without a license and endanger the community. Barnes, surrounded by loved ones, says she's thankful for that ruling.
So he doesn't do this again. It should have never happened. If he was already behind bars, it would have never happened in the first place.
Myers' trial date will be set in May. In Phoenix, Jane Caffrey.
Oh, damn, that was in Mesa. Damn, that's
ABC
wild.
15, Arizona.
Man, shout out to his family, man. May she rest in peace. You know, my condolences go out to that family, bro. That sucks. You know, she's still young, still had a lot of life left there. 23 years old, bro. That's a tragic situation, bro. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And for the guy who, you know, for the actual suspect, keep his ass in jail. Don't let him out because he look like he on the spectrum anyway. So he look like he on the spectrum anyway, bro. Keep his ass where he belong, which is behind them goddamn bars, man. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I don't get it. But hey, you know, now it's just moving forward your life. You know, shout out to the young man as well. You know, he was getting ready to propose to her, so I know he's devastated as well. You know, pretty much lost the love of his life. So, hey, it sucks. It does. Hey, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. It's gonna help the algorithm reach the type of people that like my type of content. You know, let me know what you guys thoughts. If you out here in Arizona, leave me a comment. Let me know what part of Arizona you actually from. So I want to move on to another topic in Arizona as well. what is going on with the health department out here, bro? Because you know, with the thing that's been going on with Trump, is getting crazy. It's getting crazy out here. So I want to talk about what's actually going on with AZ Health, the AZ Health Department, bro. So let's see what they got to say about the AZ Health Department. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man.
Once you try a comfort hoodie, you can't go back to